Hello friends! Right now you can see how this happy family is obtaining their baby's documents. Of course they deserve to spend this moment completely. We are standing now at the US Embassy. It's almost the final stage of their stay here in Ukraine.
Right now we're going to pick up the passports for the babies and they're done. We got an email from the embassy and we're really excited about that. I mean, it's been a while trying to get that done. Well, just 2 weeks for the passport part, but everything else going up to it, it's been about what, we got here 21 June. So it's been a long time trying to get this stuff together, and but we're really excited now for the guys, and we can get maybe change our plane ticket and get them home next week sometime. Maybe we'll see how expensive that is. Otherwise we'll stay another week. But do you want me to talk now about the process? Okay. So the process of the passport and everything was pretty difficult because we didn't. First off, this is the only part that Biotex didn't do everything, and we had to do something so that it didn't go as good. Everything else that Biotex did went very well, and the one part where we had to do something is a little bit hard, but we got it. And so it started with, I guess, what was it? We're speaking for American embassy and American passports. We don't know about the other countries, but you need to have the citizen born abroad, and then the
Mary for the last name change. Usually American people change the last name.
So there's a lot of different parts to this. For the citizen born abroad paperwork application, they required a name change from my wife, proof of a name change. And that was done 17 years ago. It was through the Social Security at home, and that paperwork's gone. And so we weren't able to get that paperwork. So we had to wait to do work with the embassy and get an affidavit and an oath of her saying that she had her name changed when she did. It just added days. Everything we had to do added more days, a couple days here, a couple days there, a week for the birth certificate for the Ukrainian Kiev Ministry of, I guess, Foreign Affairs, and they had to do the birth certificate, get a apostille and a seal done, and that took a whole week. It was something that should have been quicker, I think. And there's a lot of that. So if you're ready, when you're doing this, you got to make sure that when you're planning this, to have, well, you don't have to do anything, but we should have done this, is a flexible ticket. That could change, because we ended up having to change our ticket one time. It was okay, but and then be very flexible with the time. If you think it's going to be done in a day or two, it could take a week very easily. And it's bureaucracy, it's government, it's paperwork, and that's just what it is. And not everyone is not everyone working at the embassy or wherever was as hurried as we were. They're doing it their time, they're doing their pace, so things take a little bit longer, and that's okay. I do think that Biotech should have a very detailed sheet on the website or available that they can send to intended parents that has outlining exactly what they're going to need. So it's not just passport and citizen born abroad, it's not just that, but it's all the sub parts that they'll need. Example, proof of physical proof of being in the United States. We needed 5 years of that, and we did not have that. Paperwork coming here, which we could have easily gotten at home. I brought the wrong type of paperwork, and it was property taxes, but that was not acceptable. They want to see utility bills, college. I did have my Army. I could have brought that. I didn't have that. But the details, a lot of subsets and a lot of details that we didn't know about until we got here, and then we had to shuffle around trying to get it. But we got it. Oh, we hope. We're getting the passports right now, I hope, and it should be okay. We'll check the names and make sure they're correct. And it's a long time. Again, it was 21 June.
You have to remind people order the DNA from United States too.
Well, that's part of the thing. So the DNA tests will have to be the AABB accredited, from America, and they should know that. That's on the website. That takes 2 to 3 weeks, they said. And the embassy said it normally takes a week, but the testing company we went with said 2 to 3 weeks, and it got done in a week. But we had to plan the plane tickets for 3 weeks because we didn't want to have to change it again. So everything is fluid, and you have to be ready for that. Be a little flexible on everything is a good way to be, instead of having a real strong, strict timeline. And it's going to be moving and back and forth, and maybe you'll be here for an extra 2 weeks that you didn't plan, or maybe you'll have to hurry up. I don't know. But hopefully it all boils down to the same thing. You're going home with your babies, and that's the key, right? Mm-hmm. I think it's very doable. I mean, without some really strange things happening, I think you could have this if Biotech took, yes, just took a little bit of time and put all that together the best they could, and then have all the little breakdowns. You're like, okay, we got that. A little check the block, and then boom, 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 and that way you're pretty good. And then even bring a little bit extra, of course, on your to support the other things. But like the marriage certificate, there was a thing called an apostille or apostle, a seal that says it's authentic. I never even knew about that. And they let me know. It's like, okay, and then I had to go back and talk to the place where we got married and get that done. I would have never known about that thing. So there's a lot of that stuff I had to learn. And right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially it's so exciting for you, or it's a big step.
Oh yeah, this is huge. This is everything. And this is the end, the finish line until we get back to America, and then the whole thing starts. Really, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of paperwork at home too, getting them a doctor at home, getting them in the medical insurance and a lot of stuff, but they'll be good. We'll get that done when we get there.
But here is very good for doctor. Anytime you talk to call the doctor.
Yeah, the doctor, everything has been good that way. We already said that. I mean, we know that Biotech has been good on everything. Mm-hmm. I do wish that, again, that paperwork was the hardest part about this. And of course, Biotech took care of everything except and they did most of the paperwork too. Oksana was running around like crazy trying to get, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to do the stamps and everything, but she can't do it herself. She can only sit there in line. And if they take forever, they take forever. Oh, the embassy is very good to work with, the consulate over there, and they're very helpful, absolutely. And it was definitely nice to deal with them. I mean, they really let us know what.
They're helpful, they help you, they don't let you wait, just boom, boom, done.
Yeah, and they don't overload their appointments, so they don't have 80 people in front of you. It's you and maybe another person waiting to be helped, and it's harder to get an appointment, but once you get an appointment, you're going to be helped and taken care of.
And they have to do a paperwork also.
Absolutely. I didn't know. They showed me. I had to redo a part of the application, and the timeline of being in America, and she told me how to do it, and I did another one. It wasn't hard.
And the phone call easy, pick up real quick. Just one phone call, they pick up and talk with you, and they show you right away.
Yeah, good email correspondence too. They stayed with us. They let us know that the passport was done today through email today. I saw it, like, click. Oh yeah, it's done. Let's go. And the U.S. Embassy is very, very good to work with. I'd say it's probably a lot better than the Kiev Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I don't know their status, but I'm just saying, getting stuff done, working with the DNA. Oh, they had the doctor with the DNA technician, and they came by and they waited for us, and it was like 5:30, and they waited for us, and we got here and got that done that day, and it's all pretty organized. I mean, as long as I'm not doing it, it's all pretty organized.
Yeah,
right?
that's good.
Yeah, they did a good job. So we're gonna go pick up our passports right now, I hope. Okay, so here we are. We got our son's passports, and we got our own passports from before. So now we got our 4 passports. We're ready to go home, and it's been a good visit. It's been a great visit in Kiev, Ukraine. But now it's time to go home and start things over there, and we're looking forward to it.
Yeah. They're happy now.
Yeah.
You check the name, everything good.
Yeah, we made sure we checked double check names and the dates and the birth dates and everything's in order. Everything's good, great. We also have with this we have the certificate of citizen born abroad, and that's all completed correctly. So we're ready now.
Yeah, we're good to go now. Smiling.
I'm smiling. I'm running low on smiling.
Okay, good. You're very good.
I know I am. Okay.
Oh my God, you.
All right.
You good? Oh, you have a 4 passport.
Yep, we got 4 passports.
And now we go home the car there, right?
Yep.
We go home. The kids will happy to come back to the United States.
I know our 2 will be ready.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
I just can't congratulate them. Have a safe flight, guys. It was a pleasure to have you here and cooperate with you.